And for our second break, I kind of want to go down memory lane a bit as far as when this first started. Because after, like, I mentioned before, right? Where and for those that don't already know, I imagine most of you already do, but this is the VOD channel, right? Originally, actually straight up, hold on. Let's go ahead and open this real quick. So, originally, the Idealist channel, was where this started. And I made this channel, it was not November, but March. Let's see here. The first video I ever posted, March 20th. And what I did was that I planned for us to be like, I would have a 4-hour stream in the afternoon, like 2 to 6, and then a second 4-hour stream that evening. So that's why there's 2 here. The 2 here are essentially, I did art in the afternoon, and then I did Dead Space, and then I do like a game with y'all. So the idea was the afternoon slot was for like art, it was for game design, it was like things where we're being productive and just working on whatever it is that we're working on. And then the evening is where like where we would play games and really like get to enjoy the hard work that we put into stuff and enjoy life, and showing that there's a balance there. I'm sorry for not feeling well, Scallion. I hope you feel better. Do you think it was something you ate or drank? So let me see. I want to see this. I want to see it. Let's view it. Let's see the first video I ever did. Hold on. Let's see. Y'all, did you hear it? Chronic nausea? No! Oh, this is part 2. Where's part 1? Do you hear me?
Offline, yet live at the same time. Oh. The line work a bit.
Do you hear the sound difference?
For all you newer ones out there, if you're going to add something new, and you're going to delete the stuff underneath it, make it a new layer.
I was literally working on Mama Dodo right now, that you see right now in this file. Yeah, right? I wanted to show like the finishing touches of Mama Dodo before we started. It was like the first couple hours.
Probably, if I ever
see, look.
decide to rig this, which I probably won't, I'll probably make a whole new one.
It's a desk mic too.
Save it.
Look, there she is. That's her first girl.
And
look at her.
Look,
Look, Mama Dodo, it's you.
We have one more. One last one.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm so glad my sound sounds so much better now. Let's see. And then this was like the first, this was Dead Space. This is, I wonder if I could find the moment where I realized like, oh shit, this is not I see, I didn't, like, also, like, to put in perspective, look what I put. I just put the auto Discord switch thing, and I just put like a little description. And then if you looked at the stuff now, if I were to look at the studio, like, it's so much different now, right? Where if we look at this, like, look at all this. Like, I have timestamps, I have like playlist links, like when the stream started, like no nothing, no thumbnail, no barely a title. Like a title that's just mash up nothingness.
.com. Yes.
And I spent the very beginning is just me.
If I'm online.
they can't hear you. I didn't even start it to a point where you could actually hear people. So like we look.
.com.
You don't hear them until like here.
It's not detecting possible challenge unless it's like.
Can we get
like
can we
for
hear it?
charity or
No, so you still can't hear them. You still can't hear them.
like that? No. No.
There they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Melon. That's Kaichi. That's Beck, and that's Bud. Like, that's all my friends that were there. Like, you've met a handful of these multiple times over the last year. Like, they were there in the very beginning of Dead Space, and you could hear.
There we go.
There we go.
I'd listen to
I mean, I am technically blocking it a little bit.
It's like I didn't know where to put Mama Dodo. None of it. There's so much silence, and like that's wild. That's crazy. Like that's. I won't say I'm like that much better than I used to be. I still have like very much the same style, but like even here where we have the Dead Space, and then I played like Helldivers with Godfrey in them. I actually played like Factorio. Do you guys know what Archipelago is? It's a game where you play a game within a group of games, and you and a bunch of friends all get to influence each other's games through different ones. So like I was playing Factorio, and I was unlocking items in I think it was Link to the Past, and I was also unlocking items in Sonic the Hedgehog through Factorio for them. And as they were going through their game, they were unlocking stuff for me in Factorio. So it was like that. You kind of unlocked each other's things as each of us progressed through. It was really fun. I liked it. But I unfortunately was able to put the time I needed to in order to like help other people, and I kind of fell off of it a few times. So, and then like we also did streams where we talked about the community, where I talked about setting up the Discord for the first time, and like just I wanted to be as open as possible with the growth of it all, so that there was a trail of if people wanted to do the same thing and set up their own server and set up their own Discord, there were videos that could potentially help them as I showed my side of things. And this was also a time where I was still trying to like figure out how often I should be streaming, how the length I should be streaming. So a lot of these are like shorter, right? You can kind of see it where it's like 2 hours here, 1 hour here, 2 hours here, because as I was like ramping it up, I was exhausted by the end. Like only like a couple hours sometimes is all that I could really do. And I wasn't really even editing at this point. I was literally just streaming and then putting the VODs out. And that was exhausting for me. Granted, I was definitely recovering from burnout. So it makes sense. But now that I've done this enough times, I'm able to now stream for 4 hours, edit a little bit at the very least of the 4-hour video, make a new thumbnail, make shorts and everything too. And this was before I started making actually no. Let's see here. I started making shorts in August here. What about here? Because this is where I put my shorts originally. May 8th. So I didn't start making shorts until May. So there was a good month where I didn't do it until I started playing Dredge. And that was the second big game that I played. It went from Dead Space to... Here, I'll have some background music so it's not just listening to me. My first short. Yeah, let's do that. This was my... Yeah, let's do a comparison. Let's do a comparison. I immediately turned this off. I'm sorry. This is my first short.
Oh. We're gonna go not that way. Oh. We're gonna go not that way. You can't get me, ghost ship.
Oop.
You can't get me, ghost ship.
Why is there a delay? Hold on. Why do I have two things playing? Let's try it again.
We're gonna go not that way. We're gonna go not that way.
What?
Oh.
Why do I have two playing?
Not.
Okay, we're just gonna do this.
We're gonna go not that way.
Oop.
You can't get me, ghost ship. Haha!
There's so much silence. No visual, no text, no nothing.
I see that anglerfish. Oh. You suck, sir. You suck. Ah! No, you got me. No! No! My hubris. Oh.
That's honestly a little painful. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a funny moment, but it's such not edited. It's so not anything that it's just like it. You get bored halfway. Hold on, I want to see. I want to see the analytics. I want to see the analytics. When do people drop off? People watch 70% of this. Who the fuck watched 70% of this? I swear to God, if the engagement is like, if the reach is like 80, okay, 30%. That means 30% of people watch 70% of the way through. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. That's a bad short. And then let's show my most recent one. Let's see that. Let's compare the difference. Yeah. Let's do this one because I felt this one was pretty good. He's okay. He's fine. He's okay. He's fine. He's okay. Why did you do that, dude? YouTube. I swear to God.
He's fine. He's okay. He's fine. He's okay. He's fine. 2 is -2. 2 is -2. Low dose. The patient has corresponding allergy. As he has flower. He has a flower allergies. Oh God! Why didn't I have it? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're okay. Let me just get. Sorry, this is my. I need this to think straight. You're okay. You're gonna be fine. Don't look at me. Hey, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna live. Oh God, he's allergic to the thing. Maybe allergy is auto -2. Maybe I don't know what allergies are. We just gotta do it. Best of luck to you.
It feels weird laughing at my own stuff.
Yes! It was the perfect one. When you strike oil, you strike oil. Daniel Stonecliffe, get out of my office. You're healthy. This is a place for sick people.
Granted, probably a year from now, I'm going to see this and cringe super hard. It's like the same way that I cringe a year ago, me. But there are moments to it where I like the zoom emphasizing. I like the text. I've learned when to not add text. So, in particular, where is it? This part. I actually went back. There used to be text here before during this part, but I felt it just kept on blocking the face, and I didn't like that. So it was more impactful for the words that the words weren't there, and then you got to see the face of it. And so, like, I learned a lot. I've learned a lot in a year. Hold on. I don't think we're going to be doing all those ESRBs by going through this. And because, you using the text appropriately, using proper cutting, and what I'll show you the first. Look at this one. I'll show you the first short that ever did well on my channel, and that was called The Perfect Fit. Let's make sure.
Unfortunate.
Why is it playing twice? All right, we're just gonna move on.
Unfortunate. I can only fit one. Hold on, let's see. Can I? Oh, I can do this. Hold on.
This is the first time I practiced zooming in.
Get ready, you.
And you can kind of tell this was my first time.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. nothing on me, shark. You got nothing.
This is my first camera shake ever as well.
I'm not getting a third shark though. I'm not doing the third one.
I call that fish. Yeah, that got 10,000 views, by the way. That got 10,000 views. Even looking at it now, I'm like, it's not that good of a short. It's really not. But like, it did well. It hit the right people at the right time. And oh, you guys want to see the big one? The big one? Hold on, before I switch to it, I want you to tell me how many views. Honestly, I've learned that is the case. It is honestly a gamble. How many views? Yeah, that we're about to do. How many views do you think the cultist turning to gold short it has right now? Off the top of the dome, what do you think? What do you think the views is? I'm not giving you any hints. Just shot in the dark. How many views do you think? Too damn many? Rude. What is that supposed to mean, Scout? What's that supposed to mean? It's a good short, damn it. But you're probably right. Okay. 1 mil? Too many? All right. 380,000 views. 380,000 views. The second highest ever is 15. Ever. Even on this channel, or even on this channel, if I were to put it on views, never got that high. They really did. Something clicked and it freaking took off. And all right, let's see it. The one that blessed us, blessed this journey.
You died. You suck. Cult leader, more like cult loser. You know what? Come here, Granado. Granaldo, don't worry. No hard feelings. Granaldo, we good. We good, Granaldo. We're fine. We're totally good. Hey, I got a follower. I got a name for you.
I didn't think this one was going to be as good as it was.
See, we're fine, Granado. You're absolutely good.
I never got it right at all.
Stole my money. Now you are money.
I never called him the right name the entire time.
We're absolutely fine now. We're even. Consider it even. Wonderful. Wonderful, me boy. Yes, much better. Have a few more of these if you are willing to help me grow my collection. Join the Dodo cult on Twitch via the link in the bio, or I might add you to their collection.
This was a lot of firsts. So this was the first time I ever added, where is it? This sound effect. This was my first time ever adding a sound effect, period. Never added a sound effect before this point. This was the first time I was worried that this point right here, where there's a lot of silence.
Name for you.
This silence, this amount of length, I thought people would drop off. I thought people would completely drop off here because there's nothing happening. And so I was worried about it, but there was something about it. It was something, I had a feeling with this short in particular that I didn't think it was going to pop off, but what I felt with it is that you should do a call to action. And that was this. In case you don't know, that's this. That's the join the Dodo cult. This at the end was the first time I have only done call to action like 3 times in any short or any video, really. And I should be doing it a lot more. Apollo's dodgeball. What does that mean? Is that a little story that I don't know about? As far as lore, where you get lucky? But the point is, the call to action, I think, really did help in the sense of bringing more people over than it would normally. And I also I liked the fact that I put the call to action that intertwined with what was happening in the short. It was just the perfect recipe. This came out let's look. This came out on, when did this get posted? August 27th, right? So this is Cult of the Lamb DLC. Relics of the Old Faith. Release date? Was it August 12th? When was it? It wasn't this one. It was the one before then, right? Because if we look, it was... Oh, maybe it was. It's a meme where Apollo throws a dodgeball of fate at the internet users. That's just joke. Oh, gotcha. How's my child? Oh, who knows at this point? Launching alongside freight. Oh. I thought it came out really soon. I thought it came out right after, but apparently it came out August 12th. So it wasn't right after. It wasn't due to relevance. That's wild. So I thought that part of the recipe, that the reason this did so well is because I released it soon after it was released. So I rode the wave. But it doesn't really look it. If it came out 2 weeks later, I think people were just looking for it, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't really know why this did so well. I also don't know why there are certain ones that I know should have done well but didn't. So to kind of explain certain things, I'll kind of explain my journey as far as this break is kind of like a description as far as my journey for the last year and content creation, right? And it started here, where what I did was I would go through a 4-hour VOD, and I would take every single moment that I thought was a good, funny moment of that 4-hour VOD and make a short. So all of this. So if we look here, we see dredge. It was, I made, I think, 30 shorts from a 4-hour video, I want to say. And then, the next live I would do, and then it would take a week to do it. And then I was like, okay, cool, I'm good for the month. And then I would do a different video, and then I would do it intermittently. So I would have a dredge video, and then a game dev video, and then a Sunday chill day video, and then a different game video, and then I would alternate them through, and then I would be set for a month. And that's the way that I went about it. And for the first time, I want to say, let's see here. Is it on here? Did I move it over? Yeah. This was my first edited video. I took that 4-hour first one here, or 2-hour first one here, and I turned it to a 30-minute edited video. This was my first thumbnail I ever did. This was my first edited video I ever did. And I'm honestly pretty proud of it. I found a bit of a love in editing through this video. It took a week. It took a week to make, and it was a lot, but I have a certain love for it. So let me show you.
There are bodies with arms and blades. There's bone lungs and lung stomachs.
Anyone who says living the dream is in a terrible mental place.
People get mad.
You don't wake up and have your daily bowl of ammo?
I need more ammo.
Why aren't you in uniform?
Now, with the power of my daughter's love.
Release the cute boy.
Blue, my lord! Blue! Choose blue! He just gets flashbanged into his next outfit.
Right. All right. Someone say something.
I'm saying something.
Hello?
You were there. I see you live. This is when I started experimenting with subtitles, and you can kind of tell there isn't like a white with it, so it's just all kind of like dark with black background. So it was a little hard to see in some backgrounds, which is why now I have the white and black. But you could kind of see I like stuck with that color.
Yay!
Yeah. We're just gonna do medium. I ain't gonna do the impossible challenge unless it's like for charity or I'm gonna be live streaming for like 24 hours or something. That one should have been cut.
God.
That's no one cares. No one cares. I mean, I am technically blocking it a little bit.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Davis.
But I'm just thick like that.
There you go. Nice clean re-entry. Why is it so dark?
Fun fact. But like it was little situations like this. I want to hold on. I want to find the moment that I was most proud of at like editing. It was so good. I loved it. Let's see, where is it? It was when it was a specific kind of transition. Let's see. Am I near it?
Have your daily bowl of ammo.
Yeah. It's like if there's a
Oh.
is this it? This is on the train. This is it. Hold on. Right. Not this part. Though it was funny. Poor dude. He missed the train by that much.
Rip.
Listen. Oh, never mind. Hold on.
Disgusting.
This is it. Listen. That's no.
Disgusting.
That transition. That transition. I absolutely love. So, for those that remember, that soundbite is from this scene. So I linked it.
Disgusting.
We used the previous buildup of this scene in the previous scene, and it created this real smooth transition between the two. And I fucking loved in this video how I was like switching between, like, let's see if I can find another one where I transition between stomps with gunfire. Like I link the two. Let's see if I can find one.
That down.
Clip that.
Oh, we're getting close to it. I think it was kind of like this. Let's see if I get.
What are you doing? Come on out of the vent.
If I did it here.
Do you have your permit? Do you have your vent permit? How about you? Do you have your running permit? If you don't have your permit,
I love-
get the boot.
That one was that was a hard cut because I thought the hard cuts I think are funny. So when it's a comedy, I hard cut, but when I want it to be like a proper transition, I want a smooth transition. So it wasn't here.
Stop sneaking.
Let's see if I can find the moment or a moment.
My lungs.
Their train.
Good?
Scuttles.
Where
Driving.
would it be? No.
Discussion.
Where
I don't
are
know.
you? Where are you?
Cut off.
It was
their
one of the.
legs.
It was during the.
None of his. Just a gun, and then they're gonna be like, "Come on."
Maybe it was
Down,
earlier.
I'm so-
It might have been earlier. Oh, this one was kind of funny.
Oh, big stretching puppy.
Radish.
Radish.
Radish is a dog, by the way.
It is.
Do you want to guess the name of that song, by the way? It's called Dodo. The name of that song is Dodo. And the reason I chose it is because I put Dodo in the YouTube music and saw what came up. So I was like, that's our music now. It's called Dodo. It's
today to no problem chat product.
Let's see here.
Princess Carrier.
Come
just
on.
Get the fuck out of this area.
Come on, where are you?
Care.
Maybe here?
Look at that.
People get.
I honestly.
What did you do?
Ooh, okay. This one I was so happy about, and you don't know how upset I was that it didn't do well. And I think it's partly because there's a little thing when it comes to shorts and short form, in particular with my editing software, is that if I process it and then put it up on different sites like TikTok and all them, and also YouTube, it creates like 2 frames. Like not even 3 frames, like 1 or 2 frame difference between visual and audio, and it completely ruined this bit. And I was so upset.
Fashion baby.
A fashion show.
Oh yeah,
Fashion baby.
I was so proud of this. This took me like hours.
fashion show at lunch. Fashion
Awesome.
fashion show at lunch.
Because this is the.
Frame perfect, baby.
We got suit number.
I counted the frames.
Very ribbed. Then we have hand antlers.
I meant to cover this up.
All
How embarrassing.
Organs.
This is the I was gonna say RoboCop. But essentially, like, the cop. This one is
Did you
just-
hear it? Hold on. Do you hear the mouse click of me ending the vocal recording? Listen.
Like, I was gonna say RoboCop. But essentially, like, the cop.
You hear it?
This one is just covered in blood, soaked in blood. In this one, my 3-year-old daughter drew all over it.
Grounded.
I love that this is like literally the entire ship is in crisis, and then he's like walking into this room and coming out like, ooh, do I look better in the blue? All of the zombies are at the end and they're all clapping.
They have signs that go to 1 to 10.
Blue, my lord, blue, choose blue.
I'm a sucker for handlers, as is tradition, and so I'm gonna go with the 3-year-old daughter drew all over my suit. Now, with the power of my daughter's love, we shall move forward to medical.
And so like, we're going back in time, Bear. We're going back in time where this is a break time for the next until like 11 or so of like my start and content creation, and I was just pointing out like how I was so like the moments of the editing. Clear my tabs? No. No. You think this is the worst one? It's not by far. But to be fair, no, this one actually probably is my like, jokes aside, this might be my worst one because this is like my socials tab. This is where all the different like social stuff, all like the different channels of the YouTube, Blue Sky, Twitch, etc. Like all the stuff that I want to keep an eye on without having to pull it up every time is on here. But like, so this was like the first video that I really put a lot of time and effort and energy into doing. And I ended up doing one for, I don't think y'all ever saw it. It was Botany Manor. Did y'all ever see that one? I think this was before your time. Let's see. Botany. Oh, did I not transfer it over? Oh, this is the wrong one. Here we go. I'm going to make a fan of Mama Dodo is a Tumblrina. Why did it block Tumblrina? What? I'm allowing it. Why is that a problem? Is that a slur that I don't know about? Why did it flag Tublarina? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, the point is I made a bunch of videos on here. But I eventually made the decision. Yeah, I have no idea either. So I wanted to make the decision of having the shorts lead directly to the video. So if we look over here at this one, for example, don't cross a dodo, right? This is the one that got super popular. Most of y'all came over from it. We look here, it linked directly with the VOD. Mama Dodo's a bit in the way, but we directly to the VOD. So if we look at the main videos here and we look at views, look at this. 2,000 views on a VOD. A 4-hour VOD. Because of the fact that short popped off. So this happened, and I was like, oh shit. This is it. This is what I need to do because it's perfect. If we look at these analytics. Look at this shit. 170 hours. Crazy. Oh, I can see that being an insult. Okay. But like, look, crazy. Even look down the line, like, right? Like, even these got hundreds. Right? Like, once the people saw one, they wanted to do that one. And that's nuts. But guess what? The only way a short can link to a VOD is if it's the same channel. So I had all my VODs here, for the most part, on this channel. But now, this channel popped off, and I can't link the shorts and VODs together anymore. So I then put all my shorts here. So then I have shorts and VODs in the same channel, which worked okay for a while until eventually it got to a point where they were fighting for the same spot sometime in November. I don't know when. I don't know why. YouTube messed with its algorithm one way, shape, or form. And I have the second best video that we've ever had. And this was the moment. This was the moment where I truly was just like, I hate YouTube. And I'll show you. I'll go ahead and I'll peek behind the curtain. Let's look at the analytics of this video. Well, first, let me show you the video.
I have two sides.
There's no way you could possibly be infected just for petting Mama Dodo. Pet the Dodo. When your penguins won't stay still, and you need them to take their blood, there's only thing one thing to do. Poop sucker.
I have two.
And so this, I thought, was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good short. I thought it was pretty funny. Thank you. It did 15,000. Like, it did really well. 15,000. Second best short I've ever did. 90% average percent viewed. 90. That's insane. Insanely high. We look at reach. 80% chose to view. Crazy high. And in comparison, 70%. 76% here. 81% here. It was supposed to be better than the Don't Cross a Dodo. It was the second coming of how this should have gone out. It flatlined on this day. It went to 14,000. It went 7,000 people in one day. Another 7,000 another day, and just flatlined. It didn't push it anymore. Yet every single analytic says otherwise. And I'm like, what happened? I was livid. I was confused. I was like, what is going on? Why is this happening? I don't understand. And I realized on this day, I posted a VOD. The VOD pushed the short out of being pushed to feeds. And I was like, do you mean to tell me that the shorts that are supposed to advertise for the VOD are now being replaced by the actual video it's supposed to advertise for? So it was cannibalizing itself. I was livid. I was furious because it wasn't just this one. It was also my third best. If we look, the hard flat line after 3 days. If it curves out, fine. That means it wasn't good. I'm okay with a video not being good. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? And I realized I have to not have my shorts and my VODs in the same channel anymore. So then I started posting here again. I post back on the main channel again. You can kind of see it here. Where I stopped in July, right? I stopped in July. These were just kind of leftover from like, remember I said I made a lot of shorts all at once from VODs? These were finally like finishing out until like weirdly around like July 18th. July 18th, suddenly it just kind of drops to like 5, which is weird for shorts. And then September happens. So this September is when I started like, okay, let's bring it back here. And I actually posted a lot more later, but I ended up deleting it. And I posted on here. And I was getting 5 views, 6 views. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Why is everyone going 5 or 6? Is it really that bad? I looked at the reach. It was being reached out to 7 people, 8 people, 3 people. And in a span of a week with 5 videos, 5 short videos, it was reached out, not watched, reached 13 people in total through 5 videos. And I was like, what is going on? Why aren't these being shown in front of people? I took a little bit of a break, but that doesn't mean you don't show it to like anybody, because I don't know. I'm not going to be able to get the analytics to know if I'm doing anything well or not, or how to improve. So I message YouTube. I message them and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Why is this happening? And while I'm talking, I could just have this happening. Why is this happening? And they borderline gaslit me in saying like, hey, you were gone for a while. People may not watch your videos until, it'll take a while to get them back on your side. And I'm like, no. I don't mind that people aren't watching. Well, I was gone posting on this for like 3 months. And like from July to like September or October. So I was like, oh, it was like, but my question was like, hey, in a week, I only got it was only reached to 13 people. Is it worth trying to make this channel work? Or is it better to just start new? Like, I only have a couple hundred subscribers on this channel. It's fine, I have to start over, but I need to know if I just need to stick with it and keep posting, or should I start over? And their response was, people may not watch my videos. No, you're good. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's not about people watching my videos. Of the 13 people who it was reached to, 10 of them watched it. I had 100% view rate in some of those videos, and it wasn't being pushed anymore. And I was like, I don't understand. It's like, why is it not being put in front of people? I don't mind that people don't watch it, because that means I put forward a bad video, something that doesn't resonate with people. That's fine. But your job, my job, shouldn't have to be, is this being put in front of people? That should be your job. And then they responded a second time. And this is when they pretty much full gaslit me. And they said, it's better. It's like, it's a good idea not to overreact of poor performance on videos. And 3 minutes later, Like, no joke. Probably within not even 3 minutes. Probably like just a couple hours. My feature eligibility was my valid ID here was taken down because it wasn't needed anymore. So for those that don't know, in order to get advanced features such as like getting all these stuff, you have to put in your ID or you have to have a good channel history. It was taken down because it wasn't needed anymore. And then my advanced eligibility was then revoked because it didn't have my ID anymore. All within a couple hours of them responding to my request. And I was like, all right, I can read between the lines. You're telling me to go, like, you're telling me to go. You're telling me not to deal. You're not dealing with me anymore. Got it. So then I was like, okay, this channel is a dead channel. It's not being pushed in front of people. It is a dead channel, which is unfortunate because once you verify a channel with your phone number, even if you delete the channel, you don't get that quote unquote again. So you only are allowed 2 per year, and that counts as one of them. So I was like, fine, I'll post it on a brand new channel that I made. I wasn't even using it. I wasn't even considering it. So I put my first shorts on here. Right here. This was my first one. January 11th. Just to see. This was one of the ones that I put on the other one that got put in front of, I think it was like 7 people, in which 7 people watched. Within the first couple hours, in the first day, it got 500 views, and it was reached out to 1,500 people. And I was like, okay, so it's that channel. It's not my content. That channel's just banned. That channel's just shadow. I don't like saying shadow banned, but the proof is a bit in the pudding in that. So then that's when I made this next channel. This is when I made the clips channel. And so if you're wondering why it's like, Idealist, why did you make so many different channels? This is why. I wanted to make it nice where its shorts were linked to a VOD. And then they started fighting it to each other. So then I tried to put it back to the normal one y'all were used to. I honestly, Alice, if they do, I'll start posting on there. Hey Melon, how are you doing? We're going over my content creation journey for this break. How are you doing? In a little bit, you ready to collab? Maybe. Are y'all in the other voice chat yet? I don't know if I'm still in Discord, honestly. I don't know if I left. But I have the new costume ready. We can join. You're in live with. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're gonna be playing some Repo in a couple minutes, by the way, guys. Hope you're ready for it because I love Repo. It's so much fun. It's so good. So, look forward to it. And I love the costume that I made for it too. But yeah, no. So that's why. You need to be weird about the pants again. Are you going to continue posting a whole lot in Discord for all the music suggestions? I mean, go for it. Share your high fixations. Inspire other people, right? But yeah, so that's pretty much been the journey. It's been a rough year. Content creation wise, I think I've definitely improved from the beginning. As far as the next year, I want to get better with my music choices and sound effects. I think pacing has essentially become instinctual. I think my pacing's a lot better now. I would love to be able to do more of what you saw in the Dead Space video, where a lot more editing fluidity, where I link visually or auditorily between 2 scenes, because I really enjoy stuff like that. But the amount of time commitment it takes to make those kind of videos is just too high for me to like do like projects and all the other stuff that's happening. So maybe sometime this year, but we'll see. But and then what I'm hoping, so a little bit of a glimpse in the future, what I'm doing. I, with a year being up, am able to make 2 new channels. So I am going to make, let's see if I can show it here. We have a couple here. So we have Idealist Clips, which is going to be merged with the clip channel, because this one is the dead channel. This is the one that won't get pushed anymore. So we're moving everything over. We're verifying this channel so that we can actually make our own custom thumbnails, because that's the really important part. And we're going to make 2 new channels. I'm going to make the main Idealist channel, which is going to be mostly just lore videos and stuff specifically with Idealist, the character. And I kind of want to make more animation style things for that main channel, and that's all there will go. And then Ideal Learning, which is a channel where whenever I do something fun for y'all, like make different kind of interactions or different kind of like custom stuff, I will make a video explaining how I went about doing it, so I could teach other people how, like, if they want to do something similar, a step-by-step, much more of an educational focus on moving forward and doing that on your own. And it will be anything from everything that I've learned in every aspect. So I would even be with like game design learnings in like Godot would be also in this category, or any of the stream stuff, or any of the OBS stuff, or even of the live 2D stuff that I will be going into. Will be making videos on this new channel. And then there was another channel that was like completely separate that I've considered going into. And you might be like, Idealist, that's so many channels. And it's like, yeah, but I believe the Ideal Learning channel has more of like a chance to stick. Is something that people are constantly searching for. Whereas this stuff is great and all, and I do a good job, but it's still very much for the most part, a gaming channel making gaming content in a very... It's not niche enough. Not quite yet, anyway. So, yeah, it was a very tough year. My God, was it a tough year for content creation. And YouTube was making me lose my hair faster than I thought was possible. But with the changes that we've done, I wish I can continue making shorts on the VOD channel just to link directly to the VOD. What I have done for y'all, though, in hopes that it will be hopefully an equivalent, is that in each one of my shorts, every single one, in the description has a link. And with this being updated to the advanced ones, this should be clickable. You should be able to just click this and then do it. And then it will send you directly to the VOD. So hopefully that'll do it. If not, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. Okay. So that's been the journey. That's been the last year. It has been, I don't know how to describe it. It's been, I think my favorite part was definitely learning more about the editing. I have a joy in editing now that I didn't before. And there's a certain love to it. Hey, Melly. Hello. Oh, there you're still up there. Can you see yourself on my stream? We put Kit was here earlier, and I had the ESRB stuff here, and right where you are, where Kit was arachnophobia mode or ESRB. So he was arachnophobic inside. He was like just the dude. I thought it was really funny. Okay.
That's funny.
All right, let me transition to. I'll go ahead and start up. Where are you, Repo?